Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Okay, let's dive in to our sacred session. So, if you haven't been here before, I'm Sarah, and we treat these readings a little bit more than just readings. They are sacred sessions. They we set up. If you would like to do this at your in your space to help bring you into this sacred space, into this sacred session, you can light a candle, you can light incense, you can burn some frankincense, like some resin. You could do whatever. You can have like your favorite crystals nearby. You can do put some oil on to really get the good smells going, and just kind of bless yourself, and get yourself ready to come into this space with spirit. This month we are diving in with connecting deeper with Isis. We are also connecting deeper with, I am personally at least, and then in whomever so chooses, in our free Facebook group, frankincense and sacral chakra. Just some other in the magician card if you're doing our tarot studies. So just lots of different things going on there. But there's different ways for you to come into this space in your own way and make it your own practice. Even though you're here, in my space, I'm in your space as well. So you might as well jazz it up for me. And you can burn, like if you had some rosemary, but look, I can't burn it because it's pretty. It still has the tag on it, but isn't that a good deal? This was $4. Um, so anyway, I could I took the tag off. There's progress, but so you can do it however you need to. But what we do is we start out with breath work. Isis is working us through this golden ankh activation every day. So we breathe into each one of our chakras, pulling up that beautiful Mother Earth energy. However, we're going deeper than that. We are going whenever we start this, you will, in your mind's eye, with your energetic roots, go down, down, down deep into the core of Mother Earth, tapping into this ancient well of wisdom provided to us by the goddesses, and especially gifted by Isis. And it's like liquid gold. So it feels and looks different than the regular energy that you're picturing and intentionally pulling up from Mother Earth. It feels thicker. It's just this beautiful ancient wisdom, and this energy that is very grounding, and it cleanses and clears and activates and grounds all at the same time. And we just do this with each and every one of our energy centers, going all the way up, and then it goes around to our third eye and our crown, and then back around to our heart, and then we push it out on the last 3 breaths. We push it out to build our golden wings. And if you have a hard time picturing that, you can look up, just Google Isis real quick, and you'll see pictures of her with her golden wings, and those is what she is gifting us. So we are building our golden wings, and they're expanded on each day that we do this. And so and then we are with this practice too, we are activating like this golden ankh and it lights up our whole, it illuminates, I should say, because it feels more like a warm glow. Because again, it feels activating yet grounding at the same time. It's very cool energy, and it illuminates this with this golden glow, our whole energetic field. So it's very cool. It's very, very. It's such a gift. It's such a gift, and I'm honored to be here to help provide that and to thankfully receive it. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Isis. Okay, so let's calling in our angels and our guides, our highest selves, Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene too, and of course Isis, Iana, Siano, Tuiano, Kuiano, Oina, calling in our archangels, Metatron and Michael, Uriel and Azrael, Gabrielle and Raphael to please be here with us, helping to hold the space, being our cornerstones, being our protectors, being our providers there are amplifiers, helping to amplify this energy and help it to be crystal clear. Iano suiano tuiano quiano suiano tuiano oiana. Iano suiano tuiana kiano suiano tuiano oiana. Iana siano tuiano oiana kiano suiano tuiano oiana kiano suiano tuiano oiana. Iano suiano tuiano oiana kiana siana ana ana. Iano suiano tuiano oiana kiano suiano tuiano oiana. Amen, and so it is. Okay, so let's close our eyes. Feel your root at the base of your bottom, the right smack in the center of your bottom. You are going to feel that your root chakra, your root center, opening up to Mother Earth, and your energy connecting with hers, and then your energy going down, 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 deep into the earth, all the way down into that until you reach the center core of the earth, where you find this well full of ancient wisdom gifted to us by the goddesses, Mother Earth herself, and the Marys, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene included, and of course Isis. Isis is like the guardian of this well, that she is gifting this to us. So we are tapping into, and we are invited to the well. So we go to the well. And with each breath, we're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 9, hold for a count of 3, which locks in. So the breathing in pulls up the energy into our centers. The holding for a count of 3 anchors it in, locks it in. And then we breathe out through our mouths. And this audible exhale, which is releasing all that no longer serves us and makes room for more of this golden light energy, this golden ancient wisdom. So breathing in through your nose. Hold. Exhale. Really feel that release of all that stress, all the worries, all the woulda, coulda, shouldas, all the what ifs. We're just really just letting it go. Letting it go. We no longer need to carry this anymore. It's too much. It's too heavy. So 2 more times there, really filling up that root center, breathing it in. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Going up to our sacral. And with each time you go up, you'll see also not only the previous centers all golden, glowing gold, but you also see that the connecting, that cord of gold connecting each one as well, going right up straight through our whole center channel, and then still just leading down all the way down into the ancient well of wisdom. And so we'll be seeing that all the way up. Okay, breathing in into the sacral. Hold. Release. Again. Hold. Release. One more time. Hold. Release. Now to our solar plexus, breathing in. Hold. Release. 2 more there, breathing in. Hold. release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Up to our heart center. Breathing in. Hold. Release. 2 more there. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Circling around the left side of our heads to our third eye. Hang on. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. 1 more there. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Going up to the crown. Breathing in. Hold. Release. 2 more there. Breathing in. Really picturing that Ankh building. Breathing in. Hold. Release. 1 more. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Circling back around to our heart center. Breathing in. Count to 9. I know this is a lot of breathing, but they're doing this for us. She is doing this for us. Breathing in. Hold. Release. This is completing the circle of the Ankh, the top of the Ankh. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. So now we are going to, now that the stem, the bottom, the staff of the Ankh is complete. So, and then the top of the Ankh, this circle of the top of the Ankh is complete. So that is like the feminine is the circle and the masculine is the staff, the bottom. And so those 2 parts are complete. So now we are to build our wings. This time, as we're pulling up that beautiful golden energy up to our heart space, we're still coming back to our heart space. With the inhale, we're pulling that up. With the exhale, we are pushing it out. We're going to do it 3 times again. We are pushing it out and building our wings. If you need to do your arms to do this, you can. Oh, excuse me. Stretched out. Okay. So if you need to do a little stretch or wiggle, roll your shoulders before we build these wings and really feel them like coming out from your shoulder blades and like stretching out and like feathers, these golden feathers just anchoring into our arms and just building these beautiful wings, these expansive wings that is like this armor, this shield, but also like it feels like empowering. This is very empowering. This is such an empowering gift from Isis to us. And we need to remember to each and every breath, each and every step of the way, sending her so much gratitude. So closing our eyes, pulling up that energy, that golden energy. Remember to try and picture that as best as you can. If you have a hard time with that, you can feel it, you can sense it, you can like become it, you can just be it. pulling that up from the core of Mother Earth into our heart space and then pushing it out with each breath, with each exhale. So breathing in, count of 9. Hold. Push out. Okay. Breathing in. Hold. Push out. Breathing in. Hold. And push out. You need to move your body a little bit, allowing this energy to settle into all the nooks and crannies, all the crevices, cracks and crevices. And do almost like a little celebration, like movement. It's like, this gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Isis. Sending her, let's just send her so much gratitude, and really feel and sense and see and hear and taste and smell this golden energy, that golden ancient wisdom energy, just like radiating out through our whole being, filling us up with so much goodness. This is such a gift. This is such a gift. We are so blessed to be here in this moment of time, in this exact moment of time, right here, with me, with you, us here together. Iana, Kiana, Siana, Tiana, Oyana, receiving this gift together. We have received the invite from Isis herself. It's like she walked up to your mailbox and stuck it through the little mailbox slot. She has invited us herself personally to this banquet of wisdom. Ayana, Siano, Tuyano, Koyano, Suyano, Tuyano, Oyana. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, let's dive into the reading. I am. King of Wands. I feel like it's like playing bingo sometimes. Like B12. What are we gonna get? Come on, B2. Come on, B2. 6 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Okay, done with those. Now we're going to do our Divine Feminine Oracle. This is by Megan Watterson. This is the Oracle deck that we are using to deeper connect with Isis. Today we have my Bargo. I don't know if I said that right. The Warrior Saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. This is the second time we've drawn her. Again, this is a brand new deck. We have all of these cards. So I always think it's fun whenever you pull a card more than once, like whenever you haven't seen 90% of the deck. But she is, I love the feel of her. I love the feel of this deck so much more than I ever could have anticipated. Like it really just, there's something very activating, deeply activating with this deck. It feels very much a part of this divine feminine priestess initiation. Like it feels like this is like part of the path, at least for me and you right now. Okay, so this is my Bayago and the Warrior Saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. But it doesn't, like, the look, when she looks at you, doesn't she have like, I wish I could get it. Doesn't she have like this, like, I don't know, it's like this, you feel, almost feel that divine feminine pulsating within her, and you feel this wisdom, that ancient wisdom, like surrounding her. It's like, but it's very like, and it has that almost like the King of Wands, King of Swords kind of feel with her. With her sword, it's like she is wielding this ancient wisdom with precision. She like cuts through all the BS, right? Okay. Okay, now we're going to our Tarot of the Abyss. I'm very grateful that our Mama Isis loves this deck as much as I do, and hopefully you do. So as much as we do, we're going to assume that you love this as much as I do. Hopefully. Because I really, really, really do. Four of Cups. I feel like there's like, oh, there's more here, but I feel like this card here that's sticking out, I don't know what it is. I want to see, like, I feel like that's supposed to come out, but I got two cards here, so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I think it's this one. Eight of Wands. That has like this it feels very much like being pulled in a certain direction, doesn't it? But I feel like, okay, so I'm going to go back here. Maybe not. Okay. But I know we're supposed to do another one here. Trying to figure out. All right, what do we got here? Six of Wands. We have not pulled this one yet. What's in her arms? Six of Wands. It's like, it looks like she's dancing, putting on a show, and she's holding something. If I could see. Maybe flowers? But isn't, it's just very, I just love these cards so much. They tell such a story. So her six wands are behind her. So what significance is that? So we have, wow, look at all the wands. We have King of Wands. I think we're done. We have King of Wands. We have Eight of Wands. We have Two of Wands. And we have Six of Wands. We have Four of Cups. And we have Six of Cups. And then we have the Maibago. I hope I'm saying that okay. All right, let's dive in here. Oyana siano tuyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana kiana siano tuyano. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano. Oyana siano tuyano. Oyana siano tuyano. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Ayana kiano oyana siano oyana. Ayana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out like where we're going with this, but because so far all I'm getting is thank you so much for is so I don't know if it's like thank you so much. They're going with the like how we use the being invited to her table, Isis's table, like to her banquet, like receiving that personal invite from her. And that is the same kind of vibe we're getting still. We are getting that thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me at this banquet. Thank you for joining me at this table. It feels like this round table of like coming together. Sharing wisdom with each other. She's like, all are invited. Take a seat, pull up a seat, pull up a seat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Iano suyano tuyano kuyano oyana. Iano suiano tuiano oyana. Iano tuiano kuiano suiano tuiano oyana. That we are here to share with each other, and at each and every way that we can. We are here to share with each other, to lend a helping hand. Iano suiano tuiano kuiano. Oyana siano tuiano oyana. Iano kuiano suiano tuiano oyana. To wake up each day and oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, and think, how may I be a blessing today? Iano suiano tuiana. Iano suiano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano. Oyana siano oyana. Iano kuiano oyana. Iana siano tuiano oyana. Even whenever, and this is not just in, there's lawn guys outside, so I hope you can hear me okay. I'm just going to move this closer, even if it looks weird, just because, so you can hear me. I lost the... Iano suiano tuiano oyana. This does not only pertain to everyone else and how they can gain from your blessings, but also from within. How can you be a blessing to your own lives, to your own selves, to your own beings? How can I be a blessing in my own life today? How can I bring joy? How can I bring more to my life today? How can I become more of whom I would like to be today? How can I build upon what I've already started, the life that I have already started constructing for myself? I have been laying the groundwork, and now we must continue the construction. Mary Magdalene has laid the foundation with us, and now we are moving into the next phase of construction. You can almost picture it as if it is the framework of the house that you are building. Iano suiano tuiana, kiano suiano tuiano oiana, siano tuiano oyana. Iano suiano tuiano oyana. Iano suiano tuiano oyana. What can I do in this day to build upon this framework? Iano suiano tuiano oyana, kiano oyana, siano tuiano oyana. In what ways, in what acts of inspiration and motivation can I play out that I can weave into my day to make them part of my day, seamlessly a part of my day, as if they were made to be in this way. We don't want to force things. We don't want to force different aspects that we are not ready for. We don't want to force. We want to invite and mold and meld in a natural way, a way in which flows into your day, seamlessly flows into your day, and feels like it is just right, just so. Iano suiano tuiana. That way we can better embrace them and pull them into our daily lives without it being so much resistance. We must allow them to take the time that we need to build upon our skills in a way in which they are meant to seamlessly grow. Not forcing them not as if you had a jar and you don't want to just keep forcing and smashing the herbs or flower petals or whatever it is that you have in your jar, and you are pushing and smashing them down as much so you could fit as much as you can in that jar. And then you close the jar and you press it down and you seal it tight. But it bruises the contents of the container, and then if you open the container, it all comes out, and it all just doesn't, it's just not right anymore. It doesn't smell right, it doesn't taste right, it's not right. It didn't meld together seamlessly because you forced it into the jar. You forced too much at one time in the jar. It needed, in the jar, you needed to add a little bit, let it settle in, let it go settle down into the bottom and wait for it there to be naturally more space before you added more. And then you add a little bit more and it settles down and it settles down and adds a new layer. And then, and so on and so on. And we must allow the layering. We must allow the natural adding in of different aspects of this new way of being. We cannot force these new realities into our lives all at once. We must allow them to slowly, seamlessly weave their way into our lives. Take your time. Embrace each and every step. More than embrace, iana siano toyano oyana kiano oyana. Iana kiano oyana. It's not it's immerse, but it's also more than that. You're immersing yourself in each one of these new aspects that are coming in, taking them one at a time, really revel in them, really love on them, really give them the attention that they deserve, that they need. Each and every layer that you add into your knowledge, into your wheelhouse, if you may, if you any of the new tools or gifts or any different little aspects that you are adding into this, your new spiritual life, your new magical life, your new witchy aspects of yourself. We need to take them one at a time and really nurture each one. Give each one the love and attention and nurturing that they need to really become a full part of yourself, to be really become you, to become a part of you. You need to give each one the nurturing that they deserve for them to become a seamless part of your life. You cannot rush this. You cannot rush this. You cannot rush this. Oyana siano tuyano koyana siano tuyano oyana. Iano soyano tuyano oyana. Iano tuyano oyana kiano soyano tuyano oyana. Another reason that we are saying to not try and force so much into your realms, into your minds, into your hearts and souls, and into your space and energy space all at one time is because it can clutter your mind. It could clutter your mind to the point where you are not hearing the call that you need to be able to be clear-minded enough and focused enough, calm enough, at peace enough to be able to sense the pulls, to be able to hear the calls, to be able to answer the oyana kiano suyano tuyano kuyana siano tuyano oyana, the pulls that you are being sent, yana kiano suyano tuyano oyana, the connections that are trying to be made, iano suyano tuyano oyana. If you have so much going on, it blocks the way. It blocks the way, and you cannot hear what we say. Iana siano tuyano kuyano oyana, because you have too much going on, too much in the way. Iano suyano tuyano oyana. Iano suyano tuyano oyana. Iano suyano tuyano oyana. They're showing this dancer. They're showing this dancer and saying, this dancer, she as if she is a ballerina. It as if she was trying to perform whatever your favorite performance is, and she was doing it like one step ballet, one step tap, one step jazz, all these different things, and it was not seamless because it was just too jam-packed. If it was a seamless melody where she took her time learning each part of it in the new way, and was able to then seamlessly go from one to the other, then to the other, and to the other, and then back to the beginning again, then it could be a seamless melody. But if she tries to rush it all to where she's only knows one step here and one step there and one step here and one step there, it doesn't make sense. It turns to chaos. And we mustn't let this turn to chaos. There is enough chaos in the world. We do not need the internal chaos as well. We need to calm the internal chaos. We need to calm the internal chaos. So what is it for you? What focus is it for you that we can really narrow in on? What is it? What is calling you? What is calling you? What is calling you? Oyana siano tuyano oyana. What is whispering your name at night? What is calling you and saying, please, please, let me be your delight? Iano suyano tuyana, kiano suyano tuyano oyana. What is pulling at your heart? What is making your heart sing and want to come out to play? Oyana siano tuyana, kiano suyano tuyano oyana. What is that one thing for you that you can just settle into and marinate in for a while and really come home to it and allow it to settle within your being and seamlessly become a part of your daily living? Iano suyano tuyano koyana siano tuyano oyana. So we mustn't miss the call. We mustn't miss the call because we have too much. We're trying to juggle too much. Iana siano tuyano oyana kiano oyana. So when we get overwhelmed, it is mostly just tied to just overwhelm of that we are putting on ourselves. We are taking on too much. We are saying yes to too much. We are trying to consume too much. Are you trying to consume too much of TV and radio and YouTube and books and words from other like in-person workshops and the advice and ideas from your parents and siblings and friends? Are you just is it just too much? Are you consuming too much? How can you pare down? How can you pare down? How can you pare down? Consume less to be able to contain more. Consume less to be able to contain more. Iano suyano tuyano koyano suyano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iano suyano tuyano oyana. Iano suyano tuyano oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Even if you need to plan out your day in a different way, even if you need to lay it out there, even if you need to write yourself a schedule as if you were a 12-year-old, and you needed to write your schedule as if you're doing it for your child, or the child that you are in charge of. You're doing, or as if you're teaching a classroom, and you're saying, okay, today at 8 a.m. we are doing this, and 11 we're doing this, and this we're doing at this, and this we're doing at this, to break it down, to be able to help yourself get into a space, get into a place where you can breathe, where you don't have to worry, how am I going to get it all done each day? How am I going to get it done today? Because I have to do, maybe you're in charge of carpool. Maybe you're working your 9 to 5, but you also really want to, your heart is telling you, you need to learn herbalism or sound healing, or yana kiana suyana oyana, or maybe it is even just cooking. Not, I shouldn't say just, because that is huge, right? We live on food, so we need these things. And maybe it is for you, you're wanting to learn more about being part of yana kiana oyana, constructing homes for the homeless. They don't all have to be quote unquote spiritual related. They don't have to be like working with, your soul's calling may not be working with tarot or oracle. It may be working with the homeless. And that is amazing. And that's where you need to go and be. But how do you do it all? How do you make that happen? Maybe for you, you need to give yourself a schedule. Give yourself a schedule, and then see. And even if that starts with making a schedule as your day goes, and writing down, like, what am I doing? Okay, so it's like, take your planner book, open it up. Oh, I'm really liking this idea, but it scares me at the same time because it feels very expose, like it's an expose of your life. Like, where is your time going? So they're saying, I don't have a planner in here to show you, but so you open up your planner and there's the different times. And then, so say it's every hour. What are you doing? Are you scrolling on Netflix? Are you, are you washing dishes? Are you folding laundry? Are you watching TV, like a morning talk show, or listening to the news? Are you planting in the garden? Whatever it is, each hour, maybe even for you, it's every half hour, you can just take a second and jot down, what am I doing right now in this moment? And then at the end, don't judge, no judging. Even though whenever I said the Instagram thing, I may have had a little in there because that was a little self-judgment. But no judging. They're saying no judging. There's the weed eater people outside again, so hopefully you can hear me and not them. So in no judgment zone, you're writing down each and everything that you're doing in the day. And then at the end of that day, or maybe even after 3 days, if you really need a better overview of where your time is being spent, look at how you're spending your time and figure out, okay, is there a different way I can organize this and move around stuff? Maybe there's something in there that I can take out, but we're doing this because there's obviously something in there that we want to put in. So we're trying to figure out where we could shuffle some things about. Do I need to get up earlier? Do I need to go to bed earlier? Do I need to stay up a little later? Do I need to, how can I fit things in here? Do I need to take out a little TV time to put in a little study time? Do I need to I need to put some outside time, so I need to fit that in, and I need just to be with Mother Earth and connecting and grounding and being with her and being unplugged from all of this. And so we need to put that in there, and we need to figure out how to fit it all in an organized way that brings peace to our heart and doesn't jam-pack it too full. If it's jam-packed too full, then it's too much, and we need to start taking things out. If you are learning, if you are working, and then you're also learning 3 different things and you're trying to do you're connecting outside time, and you're trying to have your meditation and devotional time, and you're trying to do this and this and this and this and that, because some people have families and they have friends and they want to have playtime and fun time and connecting with them too. And to be able to fit it all in, we might need to pare down. If you're learning about 3 different things, pare it down. If I took out 1, is that enough to have space? If not, I need to take out 2. We've got to figure out how to bring peace to our day and be able to live in a manageable way. And they're not saying that you're going to have to live by the planner each and every day to make this work forever and ever and ever. Amen. This is like a training time, a training system to get our minds like wrapped around like how we can live in a more peaceful way, more balanced way. They want more balance in our lives. That means also too, you can make notes in this planner about like if you need to put in there like if you're wanting to work on drinking more water, how you're eating, healthy eating, how many times are you going out to eat a week? Can we pare that down? Because that is it adding more time, taking more time away from these other things that you want to be doing. And then can you combine a couple of things? Can you make your own dinner at home and also listen to your lessons that you're wanting to learn on something else? Or maybe you can use that cooking at home thing and just do it in silence and have that as part of your meditation time. You're chopping veggies and allowing your mind just to be free of all the noise, which the edgers just went away. So I love that so much. Up here they come back again. So we, sorry, I lost my thing again. So we are finding balance. We are finding consistency. And we are finding a way to do it all with joy. We're trying to find a way to allow what we are consuming to do so in a way that is just feels meant to be. One step at a time, one day at a time. Just trying to weave new lives for ourselves, reprogram ourselves. We have been programmed to live a certain way. We have been programmed to live a certain way. It's up to us. It's our jobs to say in which way I shall live today. It is our jobs to say in which way I shall live today. So we need to reprogram ourselves. We're the ones that have the power to do that. We can do this. Even if you have the 9 to 5. Even if that is not an excuse to say, but I had this 9 to 5, so my life's just screwed. No, it's not screwed. It is just, that is the chunk of time that you have to work around. That's your main chunk of time that you know that's your given. This is my given, and then these are the variables. How can I rearrange and move around the variables? And a lot of times when you do have a 9 to 5, your variables, you will need to do like at least a 3-day stretch of writing down what you're doing all day through the day, even sometimes during your work day, because sometimes you have slow time at work and you're doing other things that maybe you could be doing something else. So they're saying don't discount that either. But if you have the 9 to 5, then you may need to write down at least 3 or 4 days in a row what you're doing throughout the day, so that way you can really see where your time's going, because your every single day is not going to look like every single day. You may have to say, on Monday, I do this and this. Maybe that's my big chunk of outdoor time. And then on Tuesday is my big chunk of learning time. And then on Wednesday is my big chunk of connecting with others time. So that can vary as well. They're not saying every day to do every day the same way. We're just trying to see where the typical time is being consumed. We're trying to see where the typical time is being consumed so you can see it. We must acknowledge where we're spending our time, because where we're spending our time is where we're spending our energy and what we're consuming. And that is where we need to really analyze how we're living our lives and how we would like to see that change. How can we see that? What can I do today to make changes where I would like to see changes? You're wanting to live a certain life, but you actually have to change some things to be able to accomplish that. You can't just sit back and say, I wish upon a star. You have to do your part. We have to do our parts. I have to do my part. You have to do your part. We have to do our parts. We have to do our parts. We have to do our parts. We are not marionettes here. We're not like the puppets of marionettes. We have a role to play. We have the power. We have the power. We have the power. We have the say. We have the say. It is time for us to stand up and say, okay, so I want more. Let's figure out how we can make that happen. One layer at a time, not shoving it all in at one time. Because we have to consume less to contain more. Amen. And so it is. Whew. Amen. 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 I say to you, amen. Thank you so much, Isis. Thank you so much, angels, archangels, our angels and guides, our ancestors of love and light. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oyana, siano, tuyano, kuyano, suyano, tuyano, oyana. So much gratitude for all of this. So much. Ayana. Thank you. Amen. So it is. Blessed be.